Unfortunately, around this time, the Godzilla movies were slowly making less money at the box office. So Toho decided to end the series but destroy all monsters, which became so successful that they decided to continue the series, which is where we're at now. Also, I know some of you are going to be commenting that I also did a review of this one a couple years ago, but I deleted it because it looked pretty trash. I didn't look in the movie then, and it was just a dumb thing I did back then. But anyway, now we got past troubles behind us, let's get started. It's been 32 years since the events of Son of Godzilla, 1999 and all, and we've somehow managed to round up all of our monsters onto an island known as Monsterland, and it looks like they're pretty content there. Until one day, yellow smoke starts appearing from the control center and intoxicates the monsters, and most of them go out and attack Earth's major cities. Now would be a good time to talk about the returning kaiju. First of all, we got Godzilla, obviously, and then we got Manila, first appearing in Son Godzilla, Kumanga, sharing the same fate with Manila, and Gears, who hasn't appeared in 13 years, Mothra, who hasn't appeared in 2 years, and Rodan, who hasn't appeared in 3 years. We also got a few newcomers, Gorosaurus, Manda, Baragon, and Varan. Ooh boy, Varan, the poor dude. We also got King Ghidorah, the main kaiju villain in the movie. That's pretty badass. So anyway, back with the human plot. So the astronaut of the Moonlight SY-3, Captain Katsuo Yamabe, played by Kira Kubo, gets word of the incident and heads back down to Earth to investigate. There, we find out several of the scientists, including his sister, Kyoko, played by Yukiko Kobayashi, and a doctor named Otani, played by Yoshio Tsuchiya, have been mind controlled. By who exactly? The Keloks, and the Queen, played by Kyoko Ai, who would go on to play Katsura in Terror of Mechagodzilla, states that they intentionally drew all the attacks away from Japan so that they could set up a base in Mount Fuji. Later, Kazuo and Dr. Yoshida, played by Jun Sasaki, question Otani, but he jumps out the window and kills himself before he can get answers. Then, they cut open his body during an autopsy and find the Keloks control device. Then, they also find the monster control devices. But there's no time to get more into that now, because now we're getting into some city destruction as Godzilla, Rodan, Manda, and eventually Mothra start destroying Tokyo. And when are people going to learn that missiles don't do jack shit against kaiju? When? Meanwhile, the Moonlight SY-3 and the military head out to the Kelok base to try and destroy it. But unfortunately for them, Anguirus, Godzilla, and Rodan attack him. Rodan goes after the Moonlight SY-3, but can't go into space, so the rocket has no trouble. They land at the Kelok asteroid and destroyed their monster controlling machine. Now that the monsters are free, the United Nations take control of them and send them out to Mount Fuji to destroy the Kelok base. Manila's the first to arrive, with Godzilla and Mothra, along with the others, not far behind. They eventually face off against the Kelok trump card, King Ghidorah. After a pretty epic fight scene, this is basically what most people talk about when it comes to this movie. Gorosaurus lands a pretty devastating kick to King Ghidorah's back, pretty much shattering it. Anguirus and Godzilla line up the surrounding heads. Anguirus rips out the throat of the right head, Godzilla stomps on the left. Manila eventually lands the fatal blow by firing a smoke ring at the middle head. I guess even Godzilla's proud of him. I mean, how can't you? He finished off an age-old rivalry. Just then, a blazing UFO starts attacking Tokyo, but it's quickly disposed of by the SY-3 while Godzilla destroys the Kelok base. Then the monsters are returned to Monsterland, where they continue to live out their lives in peace. Overall, the human scenes are aight, but the kaiju scenes are awesome, definitely the best so far. I guess you've heard the term, the more the merrier. Overall, I would give this movie an 8.5 out of 10.